I am getting ready to take Bentley down to Salt Lake for his first meeting with Dr. Goldsmith, the custody evaluator. It's been a wild and crazy week. A lot of emotions. I guess I don't want to get emotional. The reason we do this, the reason I'm doing this, because my kids deserve to know the truth. They deserve to be proud of their dad, and this is generational for me. I wasn't proud of my dad because I thought he was abusive and all the other stuff that goes along with targeted parental alienation. So many emotions. Like, we all suffer in silence, and that's one thing I want to maybe help this culture with. I don't know, like, just in the last few weeks that my videos have been out with just some of the podcast stuff, I've had a lot of overwhelming support. I've had people that I didn't know were going through things contact me and thank me for speaking out against the abuse, because it's real. And we all suffer in silence. I would have been nervous before with custody evaluations. The last one with Dr. King, it was almost 2.5 years she was in her life, and even with the most powerful custody evaluation you could have of irreparable harm, mother exposed for abusing the kids, exposure of litigation abuse and falsified DCFS, everything was in there. And the court system still denies to validate parental alienation. And it's absolutely fucking heartbreaking because it's real. Like, you're playing with real human lives. And none of us deserve to go through this, and this is why I'm doing it. It's anyone could be in my position. There is no evidence. You just have to have a crazy ex that hates you enough that she's willing to be a criminal. And if you're a woman here in Utah, they listen whether there's evidence or not. So it's been perjury. I've had all the evidence the entire time, and I've had the custody evaluation, I've had the expert witnesses, and still Dr. Calcutt and DCFS ignore you, ignore the validity. And so why, I guess, I question myself. I question this whole scenario is, why are custody evaluations required by the courts, civil courts, family courts, if nobody has to listen to them or abide by them? If an attorney all of a sudden sees that kids are being abused by their client, they can all of a sudden make up a bunch of lies and bury the truth in more litigation and perjury just to win. They're willing to continue with domestic abuse. They're willing to continue with financial abuse, litigation abuse, child abuse, child endangerment, all at the cost of their ego. And this hits deep for me generationally. My stepdad was this abusive attorney that beat us, assaulted us for most of my childhood. I don't know how I've made it this far, to be honest with you. I look back and I have to review some of this stuff like I did today. And it's hard. Like I'm grateful I've had an awesome EMDR counselor, and she's been amazing to help me get out of the PTSD cycle. And you sit and think, I don't want to go back in that cycle. I don't want to go back in that hole of abuse that's currently happening. I'm in litigation abuse right now from the same attorney, same mom, same criminal. All this is to expose the extreme abuse that me and my kids are going through. And I want to help others because I had friends that haven't made it through this.